So next question.
Yes.
I'm trying to understand AIRM, attachment injury repair model. How is stage 1 different when there's a very recent affair? I find myself shuttling between the pain of an affair and the patterns that led to the affair, which are coming up in the therapy room. The male pursuer had an affair and the withdrawer wife doesn't want to talk about it. The pursuer wants to talk about the loneliness that led to the affair, but I feel like I can't leave the withdrawer with her pain to hear all about the ways she abandoned her husband, right?
Yeah. I love Eileen's word shuttling between, because that's exactly how it feels, that you're dealing with the present moment pain.
Yeah.
And the crisis of a discovered or disclosed infidelity. And then bravely, Eileen, going back to tie in key components of stage 1, identifying the cycle. And especially what led to this. But a lot of couples won't be ready, as this withdrawer wife partner isn't ready to talk about it. This person is hurting. And so we need to slow this male pursuer down, and we'll get there. We will get to their loneliness. But first, we need to help prioritize the withdrawing partner's pain and do some really slowed down work, walking our way towards this person's inner world, this person's pain that's now totally amplified because of the affair. And so we have to hold him off a little bit and tell him, we will get to the reasons for. We will get to your loneliness. I hear you're eager. I hear you're desperate. I hope that's a fair word. But your desperation is so big that it's making it hard on your partner. And my job is to rebalance and work on your relationship's behalf. So I've got to slow down and contain you while I help to ease the withdrawer open and going on that reconnaissance mission to find her pain. And I would encourage a little bit, maybe 1 or 2, never more than 3 individual sessions. So Eileen can really validate this man's loneliness, as well as really validate how reticent the wife is to open up, because most likely this withdrawer wife is going to feel like, I open up and he's still holding the golf club that could whack me. His desperation is going to land on her as criticism. And so that's why we slow him way down and get Eileen's already collecting pieces of their interactional pattern.
So so the pursuer had the affair, and the pursuer wants to talk about, I'm so lonely, so I had to turn to this person. And you would say, got it, validate it, and let's not necessarily unpack that just yet.
And we'll go there, but not yet. It has to be very well timed. Otherwise, we risk your partner feeling so small or unimportant or criticized or whatever.
Blamed for the affair.
Blamed. When you two have very different coping strategies, that's not a problem. Neither coping strategy is better, worse, right or wrong, good or bad. He felt very, very lonely and turned away. She feels very, very inadequate and like a failure and is shutting down. Because of the need for attachment injury repair, stage 1 and stage 2 get a little messy, because you end up with deeper emotions in stage 1 because of the present pain.
Yes.
And yet the relationship technically isn't de-escalated yet.
Right.
So we keep both in mind, and that's where we're working on a few different levels at the same time. And we're tolerating, as you and I have said before, the harrowing, the messiness of that. People are in pain, their pain's coming out, which is good. The relationship isn't used to processing pain. Each partner might not be used to processing pain, even with you, the provider. And so we have to acclimate them to processing pain, slow the processing of the pain down, especially for this desperate pursuer. So you might do some of the attachment injury repair model in stage 1, but normally what we say from a more overview perspective, we treat the infidelity from the beginning of whenever we learn about it. So in this case, from the beginning of treatment, but we don't go for repair until stage 2. And the reason for that is all around defensiveness. We can't go to repair if one partner, and in this case, I would presume the withdrawer, would understandably be defensive. We can't try repair too soon because we don't want either or both partners to get defensive. And so that's what I'm always saying to my couples, like, I want to help you repair. Pursuers always want to repair more quickly because they want the pain to go away.
For more hot tips on emotionally focused therapy, go to theeftcafe.com and sign up for our newsletter, where you will receive short little clips like the one you just watched.